And we are live. Hey everybody. Hope you're doing well today. Hugh, Jessica, you know us.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's doing well though with everything that's still going on. Yeah. Let's see. Anything new with us? Oh, everyone, tomorrow is her birthday. We celebrated yesterday, but say a little happy birthday for Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday
No.
to you.
No.
Happy birthday to you. Uh, so yeah, things are starting to reopen a little bit in our city, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Still can't go to the playground, mind you, but you can get a haircut.
You can get a haircut. You can go shopping at the mall too.
Yeah, but you can't go to the playgrounds.
No.
But that's all right. That I'm sure, hopefully, things will open up
soon.
a little bit more soon.
Oh.
Like the stream, save the dream. Hey, how's it going? That's Rob. Rob. Remember I watched his live stream a couple days ago, I believe.
Thank you. I am here.
Hey, Firewolf David.
And
Grandmaster
Yoda.
Yoda. Hey,
Thank
Yoda.
you,
How's
Yoda.
it going? Yeah, so, Entertainment and Star Wars. Cool channel. Rob is awesome. He's like a really cool guy. So go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. So yeah, this week has been not much has happened. Like I said, we celebrated her birthday yesterday. That's
I'm basically your normal
yeah.
stuff. I mean, you're working.
Yeah.
I think the most out of the ordinary is I had to go pick up our kids' stuff from their school, but
Yeah. But
nothing else.
yeah, that's pretty much it for that.
Yeah.
So how's everyone doing out there? I hope everyone's doing good where yous live.
We're halfway through 2020, people.
Woo!
At the 6-month mark. We could do this.
We could do this.
It's been a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been definitely a trying year, but we're getting there.
If we can make it through 2020, we can make it through anything.
Do it.
6 more months.
All right.
Got this.
We got this. Got a new hat, Stargate hat. We'll do a Stargate live chat some point in the future, maybe the next stream.
Yeah, I don't think you have a Star Trek hat.
I don't have a Star Trek hat yet. I tried looking on Amazon, but I think it was like either they didn't have any or it was like $100 kind of thing. So
yeah, we're not quite there spending $100 on a hat.
Not yet. I do have the Star Trek figures though that I want to set up eventually somewhere.
Gotta find them.
Yeah, I gotta find them, so it's gonna be cool.
6 months and it's Christmas again.
I know, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 months and it's Christmas.
Doesn't feel like it, but time is actually going by pretty quick.
Yeah, somewhat, eh?
Somewhat.
Somewhat, depends
you
what
don't
day
feel
it is.
it in that moment. What day are we?
We're on Monday, June the 8th, 2020.
I'm gonna find 20 years from now trying to talk about this year to our kids and grandkids.
Yeah, so I hope everyone else is doing good though, and stay safe and healthy out there. But tonight, we're going to talk about Star Trek tonight. I know usually this is a Star Wars channel, but I've kind of expanded it to more just sci-fi in general. So tonight, we could talk about other sci-fi, but I thought today we just kind of talk about Star Trek. And my obviously first question is, which Star Trek series do you like the most? Jessica.
Voyager.
She likes Voyager the most. Myself, I do find it hard to pick, but I probably overall would go with Deep Space Nine because I really like the Dominion War arc. But each series is like special in a lot of ways. Like the old series was the only thing I had up to like 7 years old, 8 years old, something like that. So I watched that first. Then we had, I mean, and Star Trek was my first love before Star Wars. So that's what got me into science and physics and stuff like that. Then obviously the Next Generation came out, and it's like Picard's awesome and
Yeah.
Data, and, you know. And then as a teenager, I could kind of like relate to Wesley Crusher. And then of course Deep Space Nine was out, and that was pretty cool. And then Voyager had a really good premise of, you know, being stranded in the Delta Quadrant, having to come all the way back home. There was some miss episodes, but I mean that was like that with all the Star Trek series. So, and then Enterprise was a prequel to the Kirk and Spock stuff, and I liked Scott Bakula because he played in Quantum Leap. I liked the series. Okay, I did not like the ending of Enterprise. The last episode was just garbage, in my opinion. But yeah, and then of course you had the reboot of the original movies, the 6 movies. Then you had the Generations movies. Then you had the Calvin Timeline movies. And then we got Discovery, which is not high on my list, but the second season was pretty decent. And then Picard series, which was like a hit and miss. I did like some aspects of it, but in some other aspects, it was like it wasn't grabbing me in like other Trek had. So that's my take on the Star Treks, anyways. But Deep Space Nine would have to be my favorite overall. So let me know what yours is.
What's your favorite?
Yeah. Now, which character from Star Trek did you like the most?
I'm gonna go back to Voyager.
Yeah.
Being 7 of 9.
7 of 9.
I just like her, like basically her whole story.
Yeah.
You know, she was taken by the Borg as a child, so that's how she lived her life. But you get all the emotion when she was brought on Voyager.
Yeah.
Of turning back to human, so she's, you know, going through emotions that us humans have. And,
yeah.
You know, she never knew what being a human was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she was assimilated at 3 years old, even though she looks a little bit older in the show. Because I just did a video on 7 of 9, not like, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she was actually only 3. So, yeah, she really doesn't remember much.
No.
Before that. She had some repressed memories, but that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. This is a hard one for me. My favorite character in Trek. 7 of 9 is up there. Jeez.
So many good.
If it was favorite captain, I would go with Sisko.
Okay, but it's not favorite captain.
But it's not favorite captain.
It's character overall.
Character. I really did like the EMH from Voyager. He was pretty cool. But my favorite, I guess, would have to be Spock. Spock overall. And that's what one of my nicknames was in grade 8, was Spock. That's how much I liked Star Trek.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was one of my nicknames. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Spock is my number one.
Character.
But the number one character. Sisko as my favorite captain.
Oh, my favorite captain. I mean, Janeway was cool. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'd probably give it to Sisko, though, too.
Sisko.
I think I'd have to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sisko for the win.
Sisko.
Woo. I liked Captain Sisko, not only like with this character and it evolved and stuff like that, but he was a good father to Jake. Mm-hmm. And I just found the father-son dynamic really good. And like I said, he grew because he didn't like Ferengis at all at the beginning. And he did not like Nog.
Oh.
But Nog ended up becoming part of Starfleet. He became a Starfleet cadet.
Mm.
And, with Sisko's blessing, and, he did awesome. So I found Sisko really evolved. And he did some pretty not so nice things either, obviously. Like in the Pale Moon Light, where he tricks the Romulans into joining the war. But they really had no choice. They had to do that. But he tricks them into doing it. So.
But I mean, what captain at some point didn't do something like
Exactly.
against, whether it's their own beliefs or.
Yeah, he really did not like having to do it, obviously, but.
When you have to do something.
But it was something that changed the whole tide of the war.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was pretty, something he didn't like, but he did anyways. Yeah. So he had to make the hard choices. Plus, I really like the Defiant. I found, yes, the Enterprise is awesome, obviously. I mean, I guess it depends which Enterprise, but the Defiant was just so cool. I mean, it was meant to fight the Borg. So it was a small, very fast ship.
Mm-hmm.
Had extra ablative armor. Had it was awesome. But it was so compact too. So I really like the Defiant. Of course, I like the Enterprise D too, the Next Generation. Picard had. Yeah, I really liked. I like a lot of the ships, to be honest, but Romulan warbirds were cool too. They were the green Romulan ships, and they were huge. They were bigger than the Enterprise. Those are pretty
crazy.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about ships, but I mean, so I can't really pick one from the actual Federation.
Mm-hmm.
But I am gonna give it to the Borg cube.
Borg cube.
Especially I find in the Picard TV series that they recently made, when they're actually studying the cube.
Yeah.
You see it more in depth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just the power that's behind that,
We are Borg. Resistance is futile.
Yep.
Yeah. So she likes the Borg cube. Cool. And I like the Defiant, so we're gonna fight each other, aren't we? How come we're always
on opposite?
She's Sith, I'm Jedi. She's the Borg cube, and 7 of 9. Me, I'm Sisko with the Defiant. Jeepers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, opposites attract. So.
True. That's true. Yeah. So, let us know. What your favorite character is, your favorite ship.
Favorite captain.
Favorite series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you think of Star Trek. Has Star Trek changed you in any way? I know it did for me. It put me into the sciences. So that was cool. And computers. Yeah, because, that was... the Next Generation, the computers and stuff like that.
Basically, the technology that we have.
Yeah, now.
Is Star Trek.
Yeah, touchpads.
Touchpad, where do you think it came from?
Yeah, cell phones, things like that. That's really cool. Now we need teleporters.
We do need teleporters.
Yeah, we need teleporters.
That would be cool.
And starships. We need starships.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're slowly getting there. The starships.
Yeah, well, we had SpaceX that launched their rocket, last week or the week before. So we're getting back into space. That's cool.
That's good.
I think that's going to be awesome. So yeah, that's a big jump forward for us. And it was a private company that did it too, which was the first. So that's really awesome. But yeah, Star Trek got me into physics and computers, technology, and and it was just I found it was a hopeful future, not
Yeah.
with pandemics and stuff like that, but actually, you know, you can cure stuff. Uh, you know, there's no money, no one's going hungry in the 24th century. It just was like a utopia, which is cool. Um, I realize that may never happen, but a utopia just sounds and seems to be so awesome. You know, that we're finally in space and traveling to other worlds, meeting extraterrestrials. No one's going hungry. We have food replicators,
Yeah.
teleporters. Like, we have all this awesome stuff, and that's great. So yeah, so Star Trek gave me like hope for the future too, and obviously technology from like the TNG era met its way all the way up to now, and I'm sure it's still going to have an influence going into the future. So, because I mean, they're even theorizing of warp drive right now. That may not happen for hundreds and hundreds of years, but you know, theorizing about that is just awesome. So, so yeah, Star Trek. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, favorite movie probably have to be The Wrath of Khan. But I also did like The Undiscovered Country. I thought that was pretty good. And I liked First Contact. So yeah, just because I like the Borg. I do like the Borg. See, I'm cool with Borg. I'm cool. I'm cool with Borg.
They're just so fascinating.
Yeah, it's like this unstoppable, or should be an unstoppable. I mean,
It should
Voyager made them look a little weak,
Yeah.
but you know, they still are like this powerful force. They're supposed to be a powerful force. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Imagine meeting a species like the Borg. Like, that'd be
I
crazy.
think it would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, they are extremely intimidating. But you can't judge them. That's what they know.
Mm-hmm.
They need to keep their species
Oh,
alive.
I'm judging them if they're going to turn me into a Borg.
But then you're like all powerful.
But I don't have no personality anymore.
No, you're.
I mean, I don't have much of a personality now, but you know, I mean, as a Borg drone.
I mean, I guess you would just be a drone, so you're following what the Queen tells you to do. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I would be absolutely terrified.
I want a personality.
Don't assimilate.
Don't assimilate me.
We could be friends.
There's no extra knowledge here that you can use anyways, Borg.
I mean, I don't know how much they're actually looking for extra knowledge. When they took 7 of 9, she was 3. Like, what were they looking for?
They probably felt bad for her, you know. I'm not going to leave this 3-year-old here. I might as well assimilate her. They put her in a maturation chamber and let her grow more, and then they assimilated her more.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go. I mean, they were nice about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say, like, what film is my favorite.
Yeah.
I haven't watched. Obviously, the originals, I've watched The Wrath of Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember half of it. I remember the very sad ending to it, but,
Spoilers. Sad ending.
yeah, sad ending. If you've never watched it, it's sad. And then what you said, First Contact had the Borg.
Yeah.
I can't exactly remember seeing that. So.
Well, I watched it a few times for sure.
So I mean, it's possible.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to show you
need to
all the
work
movies.
harder, okay?
I'm gonna have to show you all the movies.
Got me into Star Wars.
I have to show you the first one.
Oh, I hear it's
with
fantastic.
With V'ger.
I hear it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah. Totally. Totally fantastic. But yeah, I'll have to show you. I'll have to have a Star Trek weekend or something and show you all the movies, and then you can decide what you like, what you don't like.
Cool.
I mean, they're entertaining at least.
Yeah.
Except maybe the first one. I could maybe probably skip the first one. I can maybe do a trailer or something and just kind of like,
There we
here you
go.
go. Here's 2 minutes of it. This is what's happened.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's all you need to know.
On to the Wrath of Khan.
There we go.
And then Generations, First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis. I did not mind the rebooted Star Trek. I liked the first two. Wasn't so fond of the third one, Beyond. But I did like the first two. They were pretty cool.
Rays.
Have you guys seen Agent Carter on Disney Plus? No, I haven't.
No.
I have not seen Agent Carter yet. We have Disney Plus, but I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
No,
Never seen it.
no.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
yeah. So yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna have to show you Star Trek movies.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Discovery, yeah, like I said, the first season was like, eh. Second with Captain Pike, though, was pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to the spin-off series, Strange New Worlds. Hopefully they do that. I'm not sure about Section 31 TV show, but I'm hoping that'll be good, too. Picard, like I said, was okay. There were some things I definitely liked about it. Some that, not that I didn't like, but it seemed to be somewhat out of character for them in a way. So it, yeah, just out of character, a few things, but
I found like, because obviously I watched it all too.
yeah.
Now again, I haven't watched like the Picard films or anything like that, but the few episodes I've seen of like Picard's, like not his TV show, but his old, what, Enterprise?
Yeah. TNG.
No, TNG.
Yeah.
He seemed like a powerful captain, and I find the first episode, maybe even first couple episodes of Picard, they just made him seem like this sad old man. Like, that's not who Picard is.
Yeah.
Like, by the end of season 1, you were starting to see
Yeah.
Picard again, but...
I get that that's probably was the intent for it, but
it's
I agree.
frustrating.
He seemed like a shadow of his former self. You know, he was a strong captain, like one of the best out there. And then it was like he was just, yeah, like a shadow of his former self. And it was kind of pathetic a bit. And until he got going, though. And then he was like taking charge again. Let's do this. Let's do that.
By the end of the season, it was like, wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I guess that's how they wanted it.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's completely understandable that they portrayed him like that at the beginning. 'Cause, I mean, he was living with guilt and, you know, spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But,
spoilers.
Yeah, he was feeling guilty about things. And so, I mean, I completely understand. It's just, it's a shame when shows do that.
Yeah.
To characters that you know are powerful.
Yeah. And even some of the other characters, like 7 of 9, I don't know if she obviously evolved. She became like a ranger and stuff like that. But then wanted revenge of Icheb's death, which I could kind of see. And by the way, you probably don't want, like, your little kids probably watching some of this.
No, you don't.
Not like TNG, where when I was a kid, obviously that was cool, but depending on how or what you like to watch and what your kids watch, some of Picard was like, you know, like an eyeball being taken out kind of thing. I mean, I let my kids watch stuff like that, but, you know, some people don't. And that was a criticism with Picard and Discovery, where it's like, okay, my kids can't watch this. It's too dark.
Yeah,
it's too...
I can't sit there and introduce them to the Star Trek universe.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, they'll have nightmares.
Right, exactly.
You know.
So, like I said, I let my 10-year-old...
Yeah, maybe not so much our 4-year-old.
No.
She probably wouldn't be interested right now anyway, but...
Probably not.
It's definitely not something I'd go that young. But, yeah.
What TNG you could though.
TNG.
Like Next Generation, you could definitely let whoever, because we all watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Which was cool. But anyways, I hope when season 2 comes out of Picard, we'll get more people, more people to guest star in Picard.
Yeah.
And Picard should now, because he's followed a certain path now, he should be a strongish leader again. And I'm curious to know what the plot will be for it. Like, will it be more Borg stuff? Will it be Android stuff? Or is that done and they're going to move on to something else? Like maybe holographic rights kind of thing, right? Because the Doctor was doing his holographic rights at the end of Voyager. So maybe they'll do that. Or there'll be something, I think, that will be an arc for the whole season. But what it is, who knows? But I'm interested to find out. I'm willing to give it a chance for season 2. Yeah, no, for
sure. I mean, again, I almost wanted to stop watching it after the first, second episode kind of thing. But yeah, I've stuck through it, and I don't regret it. Yeah. Like, I find they did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay for season 1.
And it was pretty cool. Like, the last episode where Riker comes in with a whole bunch of ships.
That was pretty intense.
That was awesome. Spoilers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been out for like a month now.
So
if you haven't watched
I'm trying to stop myself. You were talking about 7 of 9, and it's like there's a pretty intense scene where you witness her Borg half take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she like when her eyes go black, and then she's like almost like a Borg queen kind of thing.
She again, spoilers, takes control of the Borg cube momentarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
And that brief second that you thought she would not come back from it. It seems like she did, but...
Yeah. And they killed off Hugh.
Yeah, that...
Like one of my favorite Borgs.
You share the same name, you.
Yeah, Hugh. Hugh. Okay. Yeah, I was sad that Hugh died. I really was. And Icheb. I mean, that was a crappy way to go. They took him apart almost, basically. So that was really crappy.
Like there's definitely things that it's like, why?
Yeah.
But even the Icheb thing, you needed something to trigger 7 of 9.
Of course, yeah.
Right? And what else are you gonna use?
Yeah.
But basically her kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that sucked. Definitely sucked, but hopefully, I'm hoping 7 of 9 is gonna stay on the crew with Picard.
Yeah, that seemed
it seemed like that's what the plan is. And I'm pretty sure I heard of an interview with 7, like Jerry Ryan plays 7 of 9, that it seems like they were supposed to start filming in June, like this month, but because of COVID, they had to postpone it. So when she said they or us, I'm assuming she is going to be part of the crew. So which is going to be cool.
That would be really cool. I mean, if I compare her in Picard and Voyager, it's like naturally I preferred Voyager 7 of 9.
Yeah.
She's all grown up, and I mean she still kicks ass. So it'd be nice to see her.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, it'll be cool. I think it'll be really cool. And Discovery Season 3, who knows how that's going to be. It's supposed to take place far in the future, like the 29th century. So like 500 years after Picard kind of thing. Like really far in the future. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but I'm willing to give it a chance, though. I cannot... The thing is, if you haven't watched all of it, you really shouldn't be complaining too much about it. I mean, if you watch the first couple episodes and you're like, not for me, that's a fair judgment. You know what I mean? At least you tried.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't like season 1 very much of Discovery, I forced myself to keep watching it because I wanted to be able to have that opportunity to go, okay, I didn't like it because of this, and this. You know? Not just, the Klingons look different or... things like that. So no matter what, I'm gonna watch it, and then make a determination from there if I like the season or not. Season 2 was cool though, or it was better at least than season 1, and it had Christopher Pike in it, which the actor he's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll have to show you Discovery, and
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I imagine when you've basically been there from the start of Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't watched like probably 80%
Yeah.
of it. But I imagine if you've been there from the start and then they start putting in like Discovery and Picard, it's like you need to push yourself.
Yeah.
To watch it and not immediately judge like, okay, well, this isn't as good as.
It's hard not to though. It really is hard not to, because like Discovery. Well, okay, Discovery is a prequel kind of thing. It happens after Enterprise, but it's before Kirk and Spock. But Picard was a bit hard to watch because I was used to this utopia Star Trek, and in this Star Trek with Picard, it wasn't, and I had a hard time with that. And I fully admit, like, I understand that's what the writers were going for.
Yeah.
That, stuff happens, and we kind of went back to being like, androids are bad, and this and this, and I guess it was a thing for racism and stuff like that, an allegory for that. So I understand that, but it seemed like off-putting for me at first watching Picard and going, this is Picard, this is the world they live in right now. What?
Yeah.
But that's how they chose it, and at least Picard, he was able to get back to be more
like
his normal self.
You know? Again, it's like completely get where they were going with it. And I mean, any normal human being that's living with grief is probably going to react the same way.
Yeah.
So
I didn't really get. I mean, I understood why he was very still upset with Data dying.
Yeah.
But he lost a lot of other people under his command before. So I didn't really get too much of how it was still bugging him so much. Yeah, it was sad, and the way it happened was sad, but it just didn't make sense. Like I said, he's lost people under his command before, and he seemed obviously to get over that, but Data, he couldn't. So it was just kind of weird that he was that obsessed with Data. Obviously, he was dreaming, and there was a reason why.
Yeah,
because it all happened and stuff like that. But yeah, I just
I think he was too busy playing the blame game. He was blaming himself for Data dying, but I mean, Data made that decision.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's like, why are you still so focused on?
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird, but anyways, yeah.
Overall, they did good.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a better season 2.
Yeah.
That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah, for sure.
And
we see the normal Picard.
That'd be cool.
And again, some guest
maybe
appearances.
Usually the first season of something is
always
shaky too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that. I think with all the series, it's shaky, and then the second season gets a bit better. The third season usually like really awesome because you have the third season of TNG, where Best of Both Worlds with Picard becoming Lucius of Borg. You have Deep Space Nine when the Dominion starts entering the going through the wormhole. You had the Maquis. You have Voyager where they start just at the edge of Borg space. You have Enterprise with the Xindi arc, which was cool. I liked the season 3. So yeah, like all season 3s usually seem to be like really awesome. So season 2 should be better. And if Picard gets a season 3, that should be awesome. Should be.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I think what I'm trying to get at in a lot of this conversation is, if you like Star Trek, like whatever Star Trek you like. I'm not going to bully someone if they like Discovery
Yeah.
or Enterprise
Well,
or
like we were
like the
just
best, right?
discussing it, right?
Yeah.
If you're brand new
Yeah.
to the Star Trek world and the first thing you see is Discovery,
Yeah.
chances are you're gonna like it.
Right. Exactly, because it's your first Star
Yeah.
Trek, right? So just like a lot of people, their first Star Treks, a lot of like our generation was TNG. Our parents were the old Star Trek, right, with Kirk and
Mm-hmm.
Spock. A lot of us was TNG, and then went into DS9,
Mm-hmm.
Voyager, Enterprise, and now this generation has Discovery, Picard.
Yeah. So you can't blame any generation for liking a certain thing.
No, for sure not. And
You
it's
know,
okay.
you can
And it's okay to like it. It's
Yeah.
okay not to like it.
you can introduce, like, if you have friends that are saying how much they love Discovery because that's the first thing they watched.
Yeah.
You can introduce them
Yeah.
to the other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, still don't judge them if they're still sticking with Discovery being the best.
No, exactly.
You know, but at least open the horizon to them.
Yeah, because you're not into the next generation.
I'm not.
Not really.
No.
You like certain characters,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not into that. You might, but you didn't see a lot of them either.
No.
So I might have to introduce her to some good episodes like The Best of Both Worlds, The Pegasus, which was a cool episode too. There's quite a bit of good episodes. Again, season 3, season 4, not quite season 1 too much, or even season 2 was okay, but season 3 got
Well, I
really
mean, I
good.
think that's how it should be with, like, series as big as Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't try and show them the entire series or,
Yeah,
you know, from, like, season 1.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's how I did it with you.
Yeah.
I
Like,
did it with Stargate.
you did it with Stargate. You even did it with Star Trek. Like,
Star Trek, yeah.
Voyager's my favorite.
Yeah.
But you didn't just, like,
I didn't.
here's the first episode.
Yeah, I didn't go for the pilot. What I did was I put like 7 of 9 in there, like some episodes with 7 of 9, so season 4, season 5, and then it got her hooked. So then she was like, okay.
Well, no, I need to know what actually happened. Like,
Yeah,
how did she get here?
Yeah, how did they all happen to get there, and what's going on, and
Who are
stuff.
these Borg?
Yeah,
What's going on?
What's a Borg? They look like they have bad skin.
Yeah, what's going on with this person or this Borg that you're telling me was human before?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so, you know, but yeah, you know, don't be ashamed to like whatever Star Trek that you like, and yeah, don't be. I remember getting bullied in school for liking Star Trek in general, so it was, you know, at times it was pretty bad. I got bullied a lot when I was younger. It sucked because I liked the sci-fi stuff, right?
Yeah.
I liked Star Trek, Star Wars. You know, I'd be in the playground, you know, pretending to have a lightsaber, or pretending to be transported to another world. I had a really active imagination, but it wasn't worth being bullied over, you know?
No,
People shouldn't be bullied.
No, they shouldn't.
And now look at the technology we have.
Well, that's exactly it.
And these same people are using iPads
Uh-huh.
and computers,
And
cell
it's
phones.
like you just want to go back and be like, where do you think these ideas came from?
Exactly. Everyone's stuck to their phones, right?
Uh-huh.
Where do you think that came from?
The touchscreen technology right
Yeah.
there.
Do you
like-
see even the cell phone is like,
Yeah, just in
Communication.
general, it's like, it's a communicator.
yeah.
You know? Something that you could actually just bring with you.
I'm sure there's a lot of people though that grew up in the 80s, 90s that probably can relate to being bullied though, because they liked sci-fi, fantasy.
Like, the generation now, I mean, there's obviously still bullies.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you would still get bullied by some of them, but I find this generation, when it comes to sci-fi, is a lot more forgiving.
Yeah, and a lot more accepting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah. Definitely a lot more accepting, and because we have, I think because we have these technologies now, they're like, okay, well that's cool, that's working.
Yeah, I think bullies have other reasons to bully.
Oh,
I
for
don't
sure.
think you're gonna see someone getting like full out bullied.
No.
Because it's like, oh, you know, I watched like Picard last night. It's like you're not gonna get beat up or anything over that.
No, I mean, bullies are going to be bullies for sure. I mean, I still get bullied on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, some of the comment sections, you know, that trolls put on, you know, is like I don't mind some of the jokes and stuff like that. I have a sense of humor, Sometimes even a dark sense of humor at times. But there's some people that are just
Yeah.
mean, you know? And it's like, why did you have to comment that? You know? If you don't agree with me with something, that's cool. But you don't have to
You just
start
gotta-
swearing and calling me every
yeah.
name in the book
You
either.
gotta know that, like, with bullies, something's not okay in their own life.
Star Wars or Star Trek? Which do both of you prefer?
I think overall I would give it to Star Wars over Star Trek. But again, I haven't been introduced to enough
Mm-hmm.
of Star Trek to like fully make that decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now.
My
Star Wars.
first love out of those was Star Trek. So I probably would stay with Star Trek, but it's Star Wars and Star Trek are so close for me, which is again why I expanded the channel into sci-fi because
There's so much.
there's so much, but I love Star Trek and I love Star Wars, but Star Trek was my first love of sci-fi.
If people bully me,
They're gonna end up like Luke's uncle. Poor Uncle Owen.
That poor guy.
Yeah, it's people are bullies, but
You can't let it bother you. That's
you have to try not to let it bother
yeah. You gotta try not to. Bullies want to see a reaction.
Yeah.
Out of you. So if you just
That's why I don't respond to
you
bullies
just
in the
do
comment
your
section.
best to tune them out.
Yeah.
Just don't respond to them.
I don't delete their comments though.
No, leave them.
I leave the comments. I don't really like censorship too much, if possible. Now, if someone's bullying someone else in the comment section, I will delete it.
Yeah. Can't have that.
But besides that, as long as if you're attacking someone else on the comment section, that doesn't go good with me. But if you're just bullying me, it's like whatever.
And
There's been plenty of people that actually have come up to bat for me
Yeah, I was gonna
and stand
say,
up for me.
I've like seen some of those.
Yeah.
It's like you basically ignored them, and then you had, our real fans
Yeah.
and friends that were just like, "Okay, whoa."
Yeah. That's
There's
not cool.
no reason for that.
And some of them have actually even like deleted their comments afterwards, I guess. So yeah. So yeah, just there's always gonna be bullies though. And that's
You gotta accept it.
Yeah.
It's not just in your teenage years.
No.
Adults are bullies too.
Adults bully too.
Yeah.
I mean that's probably mostly what's in the comment section is adults. So yeah.
If there's again something wrong in their life, or they're just bored, so they want to start stuff.
Yeah, that's I think a lot with trolls is they're just bored. But that's okay. I mean, as long as they don't attack someone else in my comments, I don't care. But yeah. Yeah. So what does everyone else like? Star Wars or Star Trek the most? Let us know. Let us know.
I mean, they each have their good and bad things. So
Yeah.
just like with everything.
Oh, thing I got. Well, I've had this for a while. The DeLorean. This is part 2. DeLorean.
That was when we first started going out.
Yeah. And then I just got part 3 in the mail. Not long ago.
Baby. Don't shake it too much. That thing might come off.
And part 1 is on its way eventually.
Yeah.
And Back to the Future is my favorite movie of all time, in case if you don't know that. My favorite movie. I just find especially the first one, is like almost a perfect movie. Just enough humor, fantasy, excitement. I just like it. Although I'm gonna have a video out on a Back to the Future thing that, and it's more of a science thing. I'm gonna work on this week.
You don't want to give it away.
No, I don't want to give it away too much. But something wrong with how Back to the Future time travel is portrayed. I'm just gonna put it like that. And hopefully I'll have that done by the weekend probably. I got to write the script up, and I've been introduced to it before, but so far I like it. I waver between both. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's nothing wrong with wavering between both Star Trek, Star Wars. That's cool, you know. Some days, I mean, that's why I started the channel, was for Star Wars in general, lightsaber dueling and stuff like that, which we'll be getting back into. It's just all this virus stuff. I don't have the room anymore for it, and so it'd have to be done outside, and we've had a lot of rainy days, so.
Yeah.
But some days it's Star Trek, and I'll watch Star Trek, so, you know, yeah, it all depends on how I feel that day, on what I want to do. So I believe you can like both. Some people are, you know, just Star Wars or just Star Trek, and it's like, nah, you can like both. You can like whatever you want. I like Stargate. I like Battlestar Galactica. I like, lots.
Year one with Jack Black is so funny.
Braden and I just, my 16-year-old and I just watched that like 2 weeks ago. Okay, I watched it before that, but yeah, year one with Jack Black.
It's gotta be one of the funniest movies ever.
It is. It's so hilarious. Starting off like caveman style, and then Cain and Abel, and then it's hilarious.
I'm not a huge Jack Black fan. And he did amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome for sure. Yeah, definitely like year one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. I hear Braden upstairs.
Yeah, that would be our 16-year-old walking around.
Yeah, his birthday was last week.
Yeah.
So his birthday was on the 2nd, hers is on the 9th, so they're a week apart in their days for their birthday.
Yeah.
But I don't want to yell, but I'd be like, hey, Braden, come say hi. Hey, Braden. Hey, Braden.
Braden. No.
Cockadoo! Cockadoo! Okay, well.
He's a teenager.
He might not be hearing me.
No.
Or he's ignoring me.
One or the other.
One or the other. He actually just got a job working on a farm. So he's pretty excited. He has to do the training this week, and then he starts in July for the farm. Yeah.
Cool.
So, pretty excited with that. And,
it's right up his alley.
Yeah, he likes being outdoors and doing stuff outdoors and stuff, so it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what else about Star Trek? Star Trek. What else can we talk about Star Trek?
The new TV series that's potentially coming.
Strange New Worlds with Captain Pike. Yeah, we kind of touched on that, but the thing is, there's not much information.
There's not much info.
No, unfortunately, no. Same with Section 31 TV show. There's not much info on that. So.
I guess I have to stop.
Yeah.
Because of the virus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All I hear is Braden walking upstairs.
All the creaking. I have no idea what
He's probably making more food.
Probably.
Food.
It sounds like he's in the living room.
Oh, he's probably right at the edge of the couch there. Yeah.
Kids.
Braden.
Braden's.
So yeah. Our next live stream will probably be on Stargate. So that'll be fun. I like that series, so brush up on Stargate in the next week. So that should be on Saturday. I work Friday and Sunday. I work Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So Saturday will probably be Stargate. Elmo Rocks. I got a piece of my cake. Okay, Elmo.
That would be Braden.
Yeah. All right, Elmo Rocks 86. He got us some of his cake. Cool.
That explains it.
All right. Did you bring us some?
Where's our cake?
I think we should have some cake too. It's an ice cream cake.
I want my cake though.
Do you have like cake left?
Unless you took that too. I should still have 2 pieces.
Okay. She has a McCain's cake yesterday.
Yeah.
So we had an ice cream cake last Tuesday and an ice cream cake and a normal McCain's cake yesterday.
I'm caked out.
Yeah, getting caked out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so good.
That is good. But we have such a good break between June and the next kid's birthday.
Yeah, which is October.
So we'll be wanting cake by then.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine having a transparent floor so you can see Brayden from underneath.
Surprise!
Snacking on some cake. That's Brayden, man.
I'd be like, bring me some.
Tell
Bring
him
me some.
now.
I gotta watch my sugar, mind you, but
Not supposed to have sugar.
Who, me?
No, not you. That's why he bought me a candy basket from our local candy store.
Yeah, I bought a nice candy basket.
That's nice.
Mm.
Lots of sugar.
Lots of sugar.
Yeah.
The Pepsi that we're drinking is zero.
Yeah, no, we're trying.
Zero sugar.
We're trying.
Yeah.
But, you know, sugar is sugar.
And this weekend will be 2 months of not smoking.
Yeah.
So, we did it so far.
So far.
Yeah.
We're doing it probably at the best time.
Yeah.
We had quit smoking during a year like 2020.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yep. Yeah. I do have cravings once in a while, though, but that's just how it goes.
Yeah. They're not as bad, though.
No.
Could
No.
go most
It's just
of the
like
day and
like
most
today.
of the day.
Today I had a couple of cravings, but it's
Yeah.
like,
It all depends on the day and what's happened. And,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
but I think overall,
Yeah.
you don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Self difficulty, we have some friends that still smoke, so it's a bit difficult when you're hanging out with
It
friends.
is, yeah. When you're hanging out with other people that smoke,
But I mean,
a bit tough.
we're not the kind of people to ask them not
No.
to smoke.
No.
so it's
I mean, we understand
gotta
smoking,
deal
so
with it, but
yeah, makes us stronger.
yeah. See if we can get there.
Yeah.
Almost 2 months.
Yeah, almost 2 months. This weekend will be 2 months.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's the year to change bad habits.
Might as well. Try to improve ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Well, I think we're pretty much done live chat, but you know, I had to break my sugar habit, so I ate the opposite counter, sweet and savory, and when it comes to drinks, I drink pickle juice. Cool. I still like drinking pickle juice.
You still do it.
I still do it.
Alright.
Don't tell her.
No, I'm not a huge pickle fan
No.
since being pregnant.
Yeah.
While being pregnant, I had to have pickles all
It was
the
a
time.
typical
It was a typical pregnancy craving.
Yeah.
Just the pickles though, none of the weird,
Yeah.
you know, pickles, peanut butter,
Yeah.
weird stuff.
Yeah.
Just, I would get him to like leave in the middle of the day to go buy me pickles if we didn't have them.
True story.
But since having
Yeah.
our child, I can't stand it.
No.
Can't do it.
But I still like pickles. Pickle.
I mean, I shouldn't say I can't stand it. I think I'd have like one pickle and I'd be over it for
Yeah.
quite a while. So,
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
I had to put that
Let
in
us
there.
know in the comments if you know what we're talking about.
Do you know what we're talking about? Come on.
Come on.
Come on. I just want someone to say what it
You
is,
got
from what
this.
show that is from. I just need I just need to know someone
Got
out there
it.
knows
Yeah,
that.
man.
But yeah.
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 Star Trek.
Star Trek. Star Trek in a nutshell. Star Trek. How we feel about it. We like it.
Yeah. Star
Go Star Trek.
Thank you for all the awesome technology.
Yeah. We like technology.
Yeah, we definitely need those teleporters, though.
Yeah, teleporters would be great.
You know, those lazy days. You just don't want to walk.
Mm-hmm. So true.
That'd be kind of cool, too. It's like actual holodecks.
Yeah, holodecks would be cool.
That would be sweet.
Well, we kind of do in a way VR.
We do have VR.
But eventually, I think we'll have like a holodeck kind of thing. Maybe-ish. Or maybe it'd be like a combination of VR, with a space or something like that.
Some sort of...
Because you'd have to, it's matter and energy that have to be interchanged, right? So
you have to try Grillo's pickles. I don't know
what
they put, but the herbs in there make it taste amazing.
Grillo's. I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, go check that out. Let's see if we have it here.
Yeah.
That name does not look familiar.
No, it doesn't.
Grillo.
Pickle.
Grillo's pickles.
I shall try to find that Grillo's pickles and, give you a review on that one.
There you go.
I'm going to give reviews on pickles.
It's going to be his goal now. It's like, okay, I need to research every brand of pickle that exists in the world and try every single one.
Try them all. Got to try
We'll
them
make like
all.
a live stream of all of it. We'll have them all
Ooh.
like laid out here.
Cool.
It's going to be great.
Nice. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching the live stream though tonight. I know it's only not even an hour, but got to do a few other things before bed tonight, and maybe I'll try to actually sleep tonight.
What day are we going on now?
I don't even remember anymore. I don't remember how many days I've not slept. So I don't know.
So
I had like a half-hour nap today. So
yeah. One way or another, he's gonna sleep.
Sure.
Maybe.
Or I'll just watch more Star Trek.
There you go. The answer to everything.
Yep. But no, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.
Fun.
Yeah, and future self. Hi.
No, this is the part where you're supposed to say the iconic sentence of Star Trek.
I was going to at the right at the end.
Okay.
There. I was.
Don't forget it.
I won't forget it.
All right.
Click. No. But yeah, future self. Hey, how's it going? You remember me? Yeah.
Maybe.
Cool. Remember COVID?
2020 was a great year.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope everyone takes care. Stay safe. We'll try and do the next live stream on Saturday. Which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, I think, of June.
Is it the 13th?
I think.
Tomorrow's the 9th.
Yeah, 13th.
Oh, so we don't get Friday the 13th.
No.
All right, cool.
So, yeah. All right. So, thanks for watching. You take care. Live long and prosper. That's what you're waiting for, right?
That's what I was waiting for, man.
All right.
All right, we will see you Saturday.
Take care, everyone.
Later.
Bye.